Craziest rumor you heard about yourself?
I ain't really heard. I don't know. I don't care about nothing.
So many rumors you can't think of one? Not enough rumors you can't think of one?
Probably both.
Now, what is your policy on rumors? Are you the type, let's say a rumor happens in the future, okay? Are you the type that would clear it up, or are you the type that sweeps it under the rug and let people talk?
Yeah, fuck it. Let them say what they're gonna say.
Have you always been like that?
No. No. Growing up, I wasn't. I always had to get my point across. Now I don't care. It is what it is.
What got you to that point, not to care anymore?
Just tragedies, situations, everything I just been going through, you know.
Was that the flip of a light switch for you?
Yes.
Like one day you cared and another day you didn't, or was that more of like a natural progression over time?
Kind of both. Natural progression over time for sure, but, you know, sometimes some tragedies happen and just make you just switch right then and there. So.
At what point in your life do you think you didn't care and that was how you remained after that point forward? Was it a certain age maybe in your life?
I always been like this, not caring about nothing, but I think what you talking about, probably after I had my child.
And what age were you at that time?
I was pregnant at 19, so I had my baby at 19.
You also gave birth at 19 or gave birth at age 20?
I gave birth at 19.
Now, hold on that thought for one moment. Because I do want to ask you about that. Okay, at 19 years old, you were a teen mom.
Yeah.
Now, were you still in high school at that time?
No.
Out of high school?
Yeah, ain't been to school in a minute, even before 19.
What was that like being a teen parent?
You know, it changed, but my mom and my grandma, you know, had a good family right there beside me. But it changed from going out lit every day to staying still for a minute.
How'd you find out you were going to be a mother?
Drunk. And just like, let me take a pregnancy test. I went in there and took it, and I was like, what the hell? Started crying.
Was there a hint that you might be pregnant?
Yeah, I was just, I don't know, eating, moody. I'm always eating though, so I don't know. I just think my cycle was end up late or something. And I'm like, maybe I'm just stressed out. But yeah, I was pregnant.
Did someone maybe suggest getting a pregnancy test, or was that more so your own intuition thinking, hey, maybe I'm pregnant, let me get this checked out?
No, my baby daddy at the time asked me to do that.
Was this the first time you were ever pregnant in your life?
No.
Okay. Now, how long before your parents find out that you are pregnant with a child?
Oh, I told her the same day.
And how'd you do that? What was that conversation like? Or how'd you tell them?
I fucked up. I fucked up.
And this was something you have a conversation in person with your parent?
No, I was on Riverdale. I was in Riverdale when my mom stayed by Six Flags. I just called her. I'm like, I think I'm pregnant.
And what was her reaction?
Dumb as hell. At the time, she was. I had her first grandchild, so she went from being like that to overly excited.
Now, this was your mother. What happened to your father?
I don't got no daddy. Yeah, he been gone.
Any details or
No, he just
care
like
to share the story on that?
just like every other nigga, have a baby, then probably get with somebody, don't want to deal with them. But yeah, I actually was a daddy's girl to a certain age till he got, you know, married to a girl that was damn near my age, and he did what he did. Then once I started, you know, doing me, he just went ghost. He ain't never even seen my child. So. I ain't never cared. I stopped caring. It was what it is.
What age were you when he was out of your life? Or what grade maybe at that time?
Like permanently. Probably like, what, 17, 18?
And you haven't communicated with him since? Has he even... Go ahead.
No, I don't care to either.
Has he tried to reach out on his own behalf? Excuse me, your mother and your father were never together?
Probably wasn't. I don't know what them folks did back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did your father ever know you were pregnant at one point?
He knew I was pregnant.
Okay, but he never actually met?
My son?
Yeah.
Nah, he never seen him.
What was his reaction at the time?
He was like, oh, that's what's up, you having a boy? Because he could never have one. He always wanted a son. He had all girls. So he was like, you having the first boy.
When it came to your own parents, were you birthed to teen parents yourself?
Like, was they teens and they had
Yes.
me? Nah, I think my mom was in her 20s when she had me. Yeah, she had to be because I'm 20. Yeah, she's probably in her 20s she had me.
Now, you mentioned this wasn't the first time you were pregnant. How many times had you been pregnant before that?
Once.
Okay. With the same child's father?
No, I didn't know him.
Okay. What made things different with this pregnancy? The fact that you actually had this child and before?
It was really after. Now that I think about it. Yeah, it was after. It wasn't before.
So this was your first pregnancy? Or the first time you were ever pregnant in your life?
Logan.
Okay.
And then after.
Now, what did this entire experience teach you? What did you learn from this, being a teen parent? Looking back at how everything's played out over the years and...
Keep your legs closed. Choose your baby daddy wisely. And these niggas having babies and they out the way. Having babies with somebody else and they out the way. You know, niggas is really horrible dads and excellent stepfathers. They'll take care of the baby. They ain't even their baby before they take care of their own child. But I figured it out. They just need a place to stay probably or something.
If you could turn back the hands of time?
Yes, I would.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you wish you knew before you became a teen mom? If anything. With your experience.
About just everything or just being a mom?
Yeah, with your experience of being a teen mom at the time. And I know you were 19, almost 20, so there's teen moms that were way younger than having a child than you in that spectrum there. You were more towards the end of being a teen. And some are, preteens having kids, right?
Right.
But for you, just the experience of being a teen mom, what do you wish you knew before you became a teen mom? Is there something you look back and say, man, I wish I knew that?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, being a mom probably the best thing that ever happened to me. If I can wish one thing, is that hell I had another baby daddy. Other than that, being a teen mom put me where I am today, grew me up, It wasn't fun and games, it wasn't all that childish. You had to really grow up, take care of that baby.
What do you want people watching this interview to know about teen parents, other than what you've already said thus far?
Some people get judged on the whole abortion thing and keep the baby thing, and I honestly feel like that's just up to you, because at the end of the day, that's your child. But it's one thing, if you're gonna keep that baby, you're gonna have to. It's hard. No matter, the daddy can get up and leave, you can't. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna abort your child, that's your business. Just know how to prevent it for next time. Really don't judge nobody.
Care to share how many times that's happened to you?
What, abortion?
Yeah.
Oh, I had a miscarriage. I didn't have an abortion.
Okay. Was that a health issue?
Yes.
Is that something you could shed some light on?
Nah, not really. It is what it is.
Okay. Now, circumstances could be different for everyone, but generally speaking, let's say somebody's watching this interview and they just became a teen parent themselves. Anything you would say to them other than what you've already said thus far?
If you plan on keeping the child, just know that this shit get real. It's hard, but it's a fight every day. But every day you grow and you learn something. A child gonna really mature you. you know. All that, when you have a child, your life over, that's not true. It's pause for a minute for you to get the whole thought process together because you ain't thinking for yourself no more. But, you know.
Now, we're speaking hypothetically here,
Okay.
but ever thought about what life would be like if you didn't have this child?
Ooh, I wouldn't be here. I would be gone. Because I'd be gone now, but I'd be gone. Like, won't nobody see me. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm probably happy. Now that I do think about it, I probably been out the meat racket. No child, no responsibilities. Oh, yeah. Good night.
Now, anything else you want to mention about a teen parent or question I didn't ask people want to know about it?
I don't know. I don't. You got some girls as teens that want to have a baby just because they think it's cute, walk around with the fake babies on them. And it'd be like, baby girl, you don't even know what you prepping yourself up to be. But you got to think, when I was a teen and how they teens now, it's a total different time. They way advanced. You got girls 13 and 14 having babies now, fucking and sucking now. So it's like, the world different now. It's world fucked up.
What age were you when you...
started having sex?
Yeah.
I lost my virginity, July 1st? I was, 15? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was that with your first love back then?
I guess you can call it that. I don't even... I guess, yeah.
Now, when it comes to being a teen parent, is that something that you've ever mentioned in your music?
No. I talk about my son in all my songs, majority of my songs, though, but I really didn't look at it as no crutch. Like, it was over with for me, you know? I just knew somebody for real loved me that was going to always be there, and I can love somebody and get that back. Like, me and my son is close. Like, we best friends. Everybody know that, though. So, yeah.
Now, when it comes to mentioning your son in your music, in what aspect exactly? Like a punchline, lyrics on various songs, maybe a whole song about him, maybe a project devoted to him?
Yeah, I got all that. He even got songs with me. He in the studio with me. So, ad-lib songs. He got his own song. I got a song called Logan Song. He on that. He got his own song. He in the studio with me. He on his phone sitting right there.
Does he have any aspirations of doing music himself?
Yeah. That's all he wants to say. I want to rap. He play ball, too.
And is that something he's taken serious, or...
The music?
Is he just experimenting with and playing around at this point?
I mean, if your child don't want to be like you, then you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, because I can go jump on bounce houses for every day, and if that's what I'm doing and I'm lit with it, he gonna want to let me do it with you. So when I'm in the studio, he get in his modes. Like, I want to get in the booth, I want to rap. Or he might not want to be there. I'm ready to go home. It just depends.
How far has he gone with music himself at this point?
Besides doing those songs, I'm getting ready to let him shoot his video for the song. So he's excited about that.
So he's actually recorded his own song at this point?
By himself. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those does he have?
2.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what age is he at this point?
He's 6. He'll be 7 in January. So
when it comes to his own songs, is that something that you're songwriting for him?
The first song he did by himself, but it was so I'm like, let me write you something, my boy, so you can let me get you together. And then after that, he like, I want to do it myself now. So I'm like, all right.
So what was the first song, just himself, and then what was the second song where you pitch in?
The first song was my song. He jumped on the end, and he would just, blah, blah, blah. And that was a couple years ago. Then the song he just did recently, that was by himself. And very clear.
And that's the song you pitched in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the title of that song?
All I Do. It's off that Boosie and the Baby beat. Mm-hmm.
And that first song where he's, towards the end of your own song, what was the song title to that, and what was the project it was off of?
It's called Logan Song, and that was just a single. I still haven't released it to this day. I made it about, a year ago, 2 years ago.
Never been released to the public?
No, I got a lot of music that ain't released.
Okay. But the song by himself, that's been released?
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet either? Okay, gotcha.
No. I want to do it the right way, get him, get everything together for him.
So have you actually devoted a whole project to him yet?
No, I don't have his a whole tape to him yet. But if I got like 9 songs, then like half of the songs I'm saying something with his name or an ad-lib or something.
That song titled Logan's Song,
Mm.
is that song fully about him, or is that a song where you just kind of
No.
title it
Yeah.
like it's about him, like it's dedicated to him, or you get what I'm trying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
say?
yeah.
It's just the
No,
title. It's
I
not
had
really the body of the work.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. No, I told him he said he can name the song. He was like, I want it to be my song, and Logan's song. So okay.
Okay, now some of these questions may sound like stuff you've already answered before already, and if
Right.
that's the case, you can skip it or add on to it, and if not, feel free to provide an answer. But I'm wrapping it up about the teen parent questions. But since you were a teen parent yourself, what's your opinion on teen parents now?
Quit leaving it with the damn grandma. These grandmas is fine. They ready to get back outside. They do not want to watch them damn kids all day.
Speaking of grandma, in this case, your own mother, how was she with your first child?
Full hand. She was like, replace my baby daddy. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'm a mama's girl, so I don't want to be nothing without my mama. Like, she got the remedies. If you see, we don't even go to the doctor. We go to her. She the real mama, so.
So it's safe to say that she was supportive
Very much. Way
throughout
supportive.
this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very supportive. My cousins was too. They was taking me to, my appointments when I had my child and stuff before I had my child and stuff like that. So, yeah.
And when it came to the support of your mother especially, was that something you have to ask her to do or kind of,
I mean,
kind of pull the strings to get her to do,
it's
or did
kinda-
she voluntarily take it upon herself?
it's kind of all of the above what you said, because you got to think, I got other brothers and stuff. They got kids, and she got a life, and then she do help, but then she might not want to be bothered, then she want them. So it's like all the above, really.
My final question with this, okay? Anything else on the subject of teen parents while we're at it? Anything
Nah.
else that was unspoken? Maybe you want to chime in now about the subject?
Nah, we didn't pretty much discussed all this.
All right, now back to my original topic, which is about rumors, okay? Have you ever been posted on Vlad TV?
On what?
Vlad TV, it's a platform called Vlad TV. You ever been posted on Vlad TV?
I'm not sure.
Academics?
Yes.
No Jumper?
Probably not familiar with it. I get a lot of Instagram people with like 1 million followers Sunday that repost my video if I drop it. So I'm not sure the names, but yeah.
And one more platform, Say Cheese TV.
Not yet.
When it came to academics, are you for sure you got posted on
Yeah.
there? Okay,
Yeah.
you did. Okay. And what was it, a negative or positive post?
It was a female artist, one of those little female artists, hot or trash, this the new look, Kharismawithak, stuff like that.
Was that something that voluntarily gets posted, or was that like a paid post, a promo post?
I'm not sure what my team did.
What was the reaction to that post when it got posted on academics?
It was lit. Thankful for a lot, so it was good.
Now, what's your opinion of these type of platforms that you are familiar with?
That it's a good platform for independent artists that's up and coming, you know what I'm saying, that's getting them the exposure that they need, you know what I'm saying. It's like your show is giving people, a different type of look, because you don't know what type of followers that these certain people might have that can take you to the next level. I think it's very much beneficial.
When it comes to these platforms that I mentioned, though, Vlad TV, Academics, No Jumper, Say Cheese TV, some you were familiar with, some you weren't.
Right.
The ones you were familiar with, do they contribute to the messiness?
Everybody messy. Everybody. That would keep people. Yeah, that's probably why I ain't pop yet, because I don't care about shit. Like, I don't want to be messy to make it. That ain't gonna never be me. Fuck it.
Was that something you ever had an experience of?
No, I don't put myself in situations. If I am, it's no pressure to get out. I don't be on all that.
Why that protocol for you? Because there's some people that love to be in that stuff.
I don't. It made my head hurt. I don't wanna. I don't. There's other shit going on. I don't give a damn about no messy post. I don't care about that.
And for time reference, it's November 2021 now.